guys.
Hey, you guys. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
We were just talking to your wonderful creator, Hugo, and he was telling us about how he had the script, and as he was going, he kind of wanted to strip it back so that it was, for you guys, it was a bit more about movement, about the environment, and all that kind of stuff. How much fun was that to go to work and have the unsaid become quite powerful?
He writes extraordinary dialogue that is, when you read it, seems quite spare, but then you realise it's probably more how human beings talk. And he writes things that feel elliptical and sort of like clever and unusual. And I think his script was really surprising. So it was great fun to do and put on its feet. It was just endlessly exciting to see what he would do every day. I sort of ran to work to see how he'd set the shots up and what he was thinking. And it's unusual for someone who writes something to give you such freedom in playing what they've built. So that was a great thing in him. He was sort of curious every day as to what you might do.
Yeah.
And I love that about him.
I remember the image of you with a shotgun for Looper all those 10 years ago.
Did too many shotguns.
You're back in it now, you're in a Western.
Quiet Place. I did it Looper, Quiet Place.
Quiet Place
this again.
What's the lure of a shotgun?
Call it a day. You should call it a day with a shotgun.
You didn't have one in Jungle Cruise though, because I'm sure Disney wouldn't have allowed
No, I
that.
didn't. You're right.
But what was the lure of like stepping into a Western? Because people love Westerns, but there's almost so much about the environment that you're in and the surroundings. That must be great. It's such a rich tapestry for you to work with.
It is such a rich tapestry. It's exactly it. It's such a fantastic backdrop. It's a world that's built on brutality and violence and power and race and loss, and so it's potent, it's exciting, and I'd never been in one before, and I remember one of the first films I watched was Shane. My mum showed me Shane, and Old Yeller. Did you ever see Old Yeller?
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
So they were quite a nostalgic part of my childhood. So I was thrilled to do one.
And just finally, I mean, I'm not going to ask you about any Marvel things, but what was the conversation when John got the call to put fuel on the fire to have that little tiny...
I was really happy for him, because I think he's a huge fan, and I understand why it's such a kind of ardent, passionate religion for people. It's a huge part of our cinematic history now. So he was thrilled. He was thrilled.
Yeah, I think everyone else was as well.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see him again. Maybe.
Well, I hope so. Who knows? You never know.
Thank you for your time. Pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey